What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Hot Takes and Cold Brews.
It's been too long.
It's been way too long. We missed you. We know you missed us. We're here for episode number 8, and officially our football is back, baby episode. We're ready. Tomorrow is going to be Thursday. It'll be the first game of the season, but we're all excited for this weekend because the Niners are playing. It's week 1 of the NFL season, and we know you're stoked. Are you stoked?
Oh, I'm so stoked, man. I can't wait to see Jimmy G throwing laser beams to our boy George Kittle down the middle. Revenge tour, it was postponed last season,
COVID.
But it's
We're here for it.
We're here for it. We're ready. It's gonna be a great season.
It's going to be amazing. And as always, we're here for you. We're going to talk it. We're going to break it down. David, let's get some drinks going here with the squad. So we're going to open up our little baggie here. We have plenty of drinks. We're ready to drink with everybody. Go ahead, David.
All right. You want the Michelob or the White Claw?
I'll take the White Claw. All right. So here, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Let's get started.
Uh-oh.
There we go. We're a little rusty.
A little bit rusty.
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers, squad.
There we go. So, as you probably can notice, we're missing a big piece of our triage here. Ruben is officially moved down to San Diego.
He's a San Diegan now.
San Diegan.
He's wearing a Slam Diego shirt and everything. Still Giants fan though.
Yeah, but he's kind of adapting. He's embracing his new city. Good news out of all this is that we're gonna have a correspondent down there talking about all the summer goodies, all the fall goodies, whatever you can have in a different area, and still giving his Raiders takes. Because let's be real, Raiders fans can be anywhere. They've probably been in every city in America.
Yeah, at this point. You got a Raiders fan in every city in America. That's right.
Yeah, so just, everybody just know that Ruben's doing well. He wishes he could be here with us. We will always plug him in as when we can, when he doesn't have too much work and what's going on. He'll be giving his takes, his fresh perspective from down there in the beautiful Southern California, not LA, but the true Southern California sunshine down there by the beach. So.
Not the smoggy, dirty air.
Yeah, exactly. No dirt. All right. So where we're going to get started is NFL season. So our sports take this time is going to be purely NFL. We understand there's a lot else going on. Like, congrats to the Giants. They're still in first place at the moment, et cetera, et cetera. But we're going football. NFL's back. What are we expecting this year?
Oh, man. Where to start?
Well, before you start, though, hold on. I have to appreciate this. Nice jersey, man.
Oh, thank you.
What kind of jersey is this?
This is my drinking jersey.
Perfect.
Yeah, you know that.
I thought we would forget. So let's drink to that juice again. We're going to do a lot of drinking in these jerseys this weekend.
Yeah, this jersey will not be washed.
No.
For the entire season.
It shouldn't be. Absolutely not. But what are we expecting, David?
Man, unfortunately, I'm expecting injuries. I think that extra game that this year they took off one preseason game, and instead we've got an extra game at the end of the season. I think that's going to be pretty brutal down the line. Hopefully, because the Niners specifically were really wrecked by the injury bug last year. I hope that they're not going to be affected too much by it. Hopefully, they did their strength and conditioning, stayed up with their nutrition and all that stuff during the off season. Let's hope that our Niners stay nice and healthy. But I think you're going to see a lot of teams devastated by injury. I mean, it's football; it's a tough sport. Yeah. There's always big names that get injured every year. But this year in particular, I've got a feeling we're going to see some stars go down. Especially at the tail end of the season. Yeah, I'm nervous about it.
I obviously appreciate the fact that, there's one less preseason game to worry about my fantasy team when it comes to starters and players. However, I just know that it probably hit me mid-season some point. I know it's a pessimistic look on life. We're trying to stay optimistic, but that extra game of actual real game action, that's what I'm nervous about too.
Like and week 17,
like right before a playoff. It's not gonna hit somebody until that actually happens in real time. Yeah, and it's gonna be devastating.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Why are we playing this extra game?
Why did we decide to do this?" And then everyone's gonna turn to the owners and be like, "Oh, because we wanted to make more money." And like blah blah blah. That's fine. Let's hope that this season for all teams are good. I honestly don't wish ill will on too many people out there. I know that there's just livelihoods. I'm just especially hoping for no Niners.
No Niners.
We went through it enough last year. Last year was already a shit year for shit reasons, and I don't need injuries coming into 2021-2022 season. So
Yep, 100%. And you know what? It kind of reminds me of that year that Jimmy, injured his knee, and there was a silver lining in that we got Nick Bosa out of it. So again, with this last season, a lot of injuries, we were able to pick up Trey Lance, and hopefully Kyle Shanahan can pull out some sneaky dual quarterback sets. I'm very excited to see what he can do. It's just so much raw talent, and with such a well-formed offense around him, this kid is going to do some crazy stuff. And, of course, he's got Jimmy G, who is a 2-time Super Bowl champion, a veteran of the league. He's come back from injury.
2 rings, baby.
And you know what? During the preseason, he didn't look scared out there.
He's not scared of anything. Jimmy is
going
not
for it, man.
scared. He might not be the most athletic, the greatest arm, whatever, but he's smart, man. Okay, don't look at some of these interceptions where they bounce off somebody's hand and pops perfectly up to the defender. Yeah. All right, there's times where he screws up. Yeah. Is he Tom Brady? No. Is he Brett Favre? Is he any of the guys? Well, if he's Brett Favre, that means he's going to throw the most interceptions in NFL history, because Brett Favre has done that too. All right. So I'm done with the comparisons. Jimmy's a freaking champion. He's going to win us a Super Bowl this year. Maybe Trey Lance helps. Whatever. Good. I don't care. They did that with Montana and Steve Young too. Okay. There was that season in '89. I'm pretty sure they did it. It didn't really work out the entire year. They ended up going with Joe for the rest of the time, but you can do this. It's fine. It's not a new strategy. As long as they don't screw with the momentum of the team, I don't care.
Yeah.
Just win. And not the Raiders just win. I'm like literally just freaking win.
Yeah. And it's looking like everyone on the team is buying in. I think the team knows that they're legitimate contenders, and they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it for Kyle. They're gonna do it for all us Santa Clara 49ers fans.
Do it for the Ratchets.
Do it for the Ratchets. Yeah, I want to see a parade out here. Let's go,
dude.
It's gonna be fantastic if they win.
Free. It's going to be free Hot Takes and Cold Brews merch.
Oh, yeah.
For everybody that decides to subscribe to this video this week, I'm going to be keeping tabs, and we win the Super Bowl at the end, I'm getting all of you guys that subscribed to the YouTube channel free merchandise if we win the Super Bowl. Mark that down and send me screenshots or send anything, tag us. You got to do it within this week, though, until the end of Sunday. This week, for first week, okay? Mark my words. You better watch this episode.
We might be giving away a lot of free merch.
Yeah, well, if the Niners win the Super Bowl, man, that means I place a hot bet on that one, too.
Well, that's true,
you know, so, but speaking of, predicting Super Bowls and whatnot, let's get to the predictions. We're going to cut it short here. This is obviously going to be just NFL news, but let's get predictions. So, the Niners... Yeah, I'm just going to do the first 2 weeks, and this is how we're going to do the episodes. I'm going to predict the next 2 games for the Niners every time we play. So the Niners are away at Detroit this Sunday, and then they're away at Philly the next week. What do you say, first of all, Detroit this week? What are you predicting?
Detroit, they've had a rough go of it. They lost Stafford. They're just, their coach is real intense, and I think he's really trying to turn their program around over there. But they got a long way to go. However, starting off on the road, it's always a tough way to start the season, and any given Sunday, any team could win. There's a lot of skilled players on every team, and crazy stuff happens on the football field. You never know. I think it's going to be. I see the Niners going 2-0, going to Detroit and winning there, and then going to Philly, which is another tough place to play.
Very tough.
Going there and winning again, but I don't think it's going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be cake. I think they got to be careful, and they got to come in there ready to go. Otherwise, you could very easily lose one or both of those games.
True. I completely agree with that. The thing I think the Niners have the benefit of this year is that they're starting on the road, these 2 games. It's always tough when you come play on the West Coast, your first home game, or you play on the road on the West Coast, and then you have to go to a different time zone. So obviously, Detroit, I'm pretty sure Central Time, and Philly, I'm pretty sure it's Eastern completely. I think that's the first threshold into the Eastern Time Zone. I know for a fact that Detroit, again, Dan Campbell, crazy maniac, doesn't even have a kicker signed right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his 53-man roster did not. He cut both of his kickers that day.
Wow.
So I'm going to see what he does there. Obviously, they'll probably have somebody.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Alpha move by him. I just don't see them having enough talent If the Niners lose this game, I'm already going to write them off for the year. I'm not even lying. There's no reason you lose this game. With your third stringers, you should win this game. It's just Jared Goff with nobody behind him.
Oh boy, I forgot.
And TJ Hawkinson, which is one guy.
And we know Goff very well.
Yeah, we kick the crap out of Goff nonstop. I'm pretty sure Deebo Samuel is going to personally look at Goff and be like, I've never lost to you.
I've never lost to you.
Even though they don't play against each other technically, but he looks at Aaron Donald that way.
Yeah.
I think the Niners win this easily, like 27-10, 27-13, obviously covering spreads and whatnot.
Yeah.
The Philly game, again, could be a trap game. I agree with you there. Philly's always a tough time to play. They beat us last year. Granted, we were playing with third stringers by then. We were already devastated by injuries. Yeah. Jalen Hurts is a tricky guy.
He's a young, hungry quarterback.
He's crazy. He's a crazy kid. And, they got some young, fast talent. I still think the Niners, again, way and above a better team than that team. Yeah. They should win it. Now, do they? I don't know. It's up to you guys. I think they win. I think that game's a lot closer. I think it's like 24-17. I think it's a one-possession game. But the Niners, there's no excuse why they shouldn't be putting up touchdowns this year. Yeah. They have a 4-stacked running game. They have wide receiver sets that they can throw at everything. We're going to see Jalen Hurd play.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to play.
He's actually going to play this time. He's been out for 2 years now.
Yep.
So.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is George Kittle, Jalen Hurd, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Mohamed Sanu, all our running backs, Mostert, we got Hasty.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of guys on this team. There's no reason we don't win these games.
Yeah.
In our defense.
Yeah. Detroit, we probably kicked the crap out of them. 42-13 or something crazy.
Damn. The lock of the week.
the Eagles 17-27, maybe 17-24. Definitely going to be a lot closer. And what I'm most excited for about that game in particular is we're going to get to see how our defense has hopefully improved against mobile quarterbacks, which has kind of been our Achilles heel. Not that our defense can't handle them, but they definitely give them a hard time. Just the way our defense is built. Those sneaky, quick quarterbacks like Mahomes, obviously, our little friend in Arizona over there, Russell Wilson, has been a thorn in our side for years.
Other little friend up north.
Yeah, exactly. It's just something that has consistently been an issue, and the better we get at it, the more chances we get to play guys like that. It's going to help us down the stretch when we need to get that sack. And we need to stop them from making that play at the goal line.
Quick side note, did the Niners put Cam Newton on their practice squad so they can practice against a mobile quarterback?
Oh my goodness. I don't know, man.
There's no way he signs that. There's no way he would ever go.
No, yeah. Honestly, Cam Newton, I think, would be very happy to get a job anywhere right now. I didn't expect him to get cut necessarily. I didn't think he was going to start, but I didn't expect him to get cut.
I don't know what it has to do. Obviously, people are saying like vaccination status had a big play.
Yeah.
But I think it's just Mac Jones just walking in there and looking as good as he did.
Man, there's a lot of good quarterback talent coming up. A lot of good. Mac Jones looked really, really good.
These last 2 years of rookie quarterbacks coming into the league, it's looking really good.
Yeah,
really good.
Absolutely.
I'm tired of watching these old farts play, man. Let's watch some new kids.
Yeah, speaking of old farts, Aaron Rodgers, is this his last season?
In Green Bay for sure.
In Green Bay for sure.
Oh yeah, they're gonna buy. They already made that contract thing. That's why I got him on my fantasy team, because I think he's gonna ball out to make the organization realize what they're gonna miss out on next year.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
This is huge revenge. People are like, "Oh, he's gonna tank." I don't think he's gonna tank.
Plus, the way he's looking at it, maybe this is the last time he gets to play Tom Brady in the NFC Championship game if it goes to that level. He
goes to the AFC so he can play him in the Super Bowl.
There you go. Because Tom Brady apparently wants to play for another 10 years.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Imagine being the backup quarterback on the Bucks right now, just chilling.
Just like, I'm pretty sure it's like Blaine Gabbert or
Blaine
something.
Gabbert,
Yeah, dude. Homie's got a ring too. He doesn't care.
49ers legend Blaine Gabbert.
Right. Anywho, well, that's the picks. Niners are going to go 2-0. That's what we're predicting for the next 2 weeks. Make sure you tune in this week. Football's back. We're back. See our little hot takes that we throw on the Instagram. But that's it. There is our sports section. Exciting, a fun way to tailgate our way into this next fun section.
That's right.
Which our next fun section, it's going to tailspin on sports. It's going to be brought to you by Rosie's New York Pizza, our favorite sponsors. They're back. Go check out sports over there. Go have a beer, some pizza, wings, salads, pasta, everything you want. Go check it out at Rosie's. Football's back. They've been here for you through all the dark days of summer with nothing else to do. They're still here for you. They're on the Alameda right by Pete's Coffee. Check them out. And this next summit is brought to you by them. It is our Ask Your Bros, which is us. Ask the bros, ask your bros. We're your bros. Ask us questions that just anything you want to know about us, about life, about sports, etc., etc. So this is a perfect first question, though, because we were just on the topic of sports.
Perfect.
And especially the Niners. First question was, which Niner has the hottest wife/girlfriend? Mind you, we really don't know most of the time who they are. I've seen George Kittle and his wife, Claire. Yeah. They were on commercials and stuff together.
Yes.
They're very out there, like when it comes to just being seen. So a lot of us here in the Bay Area know them. But I didn't know many others, and I know a lot of people just have girlfriends at this point. There's a lot of young players too. Mm-hmm. So in case you're ever wondering where you need to go to find this information,
I had no idea this existed until
10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
it's called www.playerwives.com, and they have their own logo, and they're the number one search if you're looking for wives and girlfriends of current players on your favorite team.
Yeah. I don't know who or why you'd ever need this service, but it's there. It's out there. It's at your fingertips, folks.
Right.
So
please,
if you're ever curious about any particular player's wife or girlfriend, significant other, they'll be on that website, and it's very detailed.
Oh,
surprisingly.
It's extremely detailed. So, David, what would be your favorite, or who's the hottest, or to you, like most attractive player's wife or girlfriend?
I'll admit, I probably could have spent a little bit more time digging through. One more time, hit me with the link.
Playerwives.com.
Yeah, I probably could.
Hey, playerwives.com. We're looking for sponsorships.
That's true. But with all due respect to George, I gotta say, his wife Claire. Yeah, she's a dime. That's top of the line.
Right.
Slim waist.
No, it's wait.
It's been a while.
Cute face, little waist with
a big behind. There you go.
Okay. Full respectfully though. Respectfully.
George, I love you. Yeah, that would be my vote right now.
Okay. Honestly, I just saw this right now, and it's like a cougar hunt of the week. John Lynch's wife.
Oh,
Linda.
Lord.
Banging.
Nice. I like that choice.
Yeah, a little older.
Respect the coach.
Respect the game. The homie he's a Hall of Famer now. You got to respect his career and his life choices.
Yeah.
Linda is definitely anybody that Jimmy Garoppolo dates, I'm probably on board for. I'm not gonna lie, porn star or not.
Yeah. Most
likely there. But here's the other aspect that I want to get for the ladies' perspective, and I'll put a poll on too.
Yeah.
Is who's our hottest Niner?
Ooh, yeah, ladies, let us know. I mean,
like, which player wife has got the hottest player?
Yeah,
player wife girlfriend who's got the hottest player? Who scored the hottest 49er? Now, you can easily say Jimmy Garoppolo, but I would like you guys to think a little bit more. Jimmy's obviously GQ status, Jimmy Gucci Garoppolo.
Yeah,
like we get it.
Feels great, baby.
Feels great, and that's only applying it to other things. He could probably have a condom commercial if he wanted to.
Oh, just wait, yeah.
Oh, dude, I can only imagine when he retires, he's gonna be all over those things.
Yep.
So, which player, wife, girlfriends actually scored a talent on the team? First team talent.
Yeah.
Maybe not even a first team player, but first team talent.
Yeah, I'd be curious.
I don't know. Do we have anything? Can we give the girls a little something? I mean, our unbiased opinion.
You know what?
I think whoever locks down Fred Warner is he's a good looking guy, but he's BYU talent. I don't know how Mormon he is.
That's true.
I don't know how truly Mormon he is. He might have I don't know. They do some things that I'm not entirely sure about.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's the top ranked defensive player in the league. That's pretty hot.
He just secured the bag. Yeah, he's so hot right now. Good looking dude. Always smiling.
That's
also
true.
Just be smiling, but he looks like he's gonna. When he's on the field, he's looking like he's gonna kill somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. Fred Warner. I would say that's a good one.
Fred Warner's a good one. What about Shanny? He's a silver fox,
everybody
man.
Loves Shanahan. Yeah. Dude,
Shanahan. He's got swagger.
Yeah, he's got swagger. He named his kid after Lil Wayne, dude.
Yeah.
Listens to hip hop. Shanahan's just got some swag. I don't know. He's always talking.
Smart guy. Good job.
Players coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, ladies, we're going to post that on there. Or guys, too. Whatever have you. Just put it on there. That one's for you guys.
Yeah, let us know.
I hope you know. Let me get these other questions up here. But yeah, I feel like that was a really good question because it made us dive deep
Yeah.
a little bit more into things. So, you
I'm
know.
pretty sure I know who asked that. We're not going to put him on blast.
No, I'm not putting anybody's name on blast on this one here. Okay, so here's another one. Do we have Super Bowl picks set up?
Ooh, yeah.
I'm just gonna get the sports ones out of the way. We'll get you some other ones. Super Bowl picks.
Again, yeah, I'm definitely throwing a little bet down on the Niners. I think they can do it. Also, I wouldn't be necessarily happy, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tom Brady and the Bucks repeat. That team is basically intact.
They didn't have to play us.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be the Niners, either the Niners Chiefs round 2, or it's going to be the Niners and the Bills.
Yeah.
The Bills maybe come out of nowhere and somehow either the Chiefs lose like what they almost did last year.
Yeah.
Because they almost lost to the Browns, and the Bills get an easier way to the championship.
Yeah.
Either way, if the Niners stay healthy and they're intact and everything's fine, they are the more superior team out of any of these teams. I don't care. Tom Brady or not.
Can you imagine if the Browns knocked the Chiefs out of the playoffs?
They
somehow?
were this close last year,
They
man.
were, I know.
I understand Mahomes was hurt, but Jesus, like, come on now. The Browns could have easily won that game.
Yeah, but then they were the Browns.
Right. Yeah, they are the Browns. You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay.
Ravens, they could always sneak their way in there too. We'll see.
Right.
But yeah, I think you're right. I mean, Chiefs Niners rematch.
Epic.
Yeah.
I pure revenge tour would be complete, beating the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
I would prefer that.
Right.
Because I kind of want to see the Bills win it eventually, but
not against the Niners.
Not against the Niners. Yeah. So right now, Bills.
Last year you had your chance.
Just chill out.
Yeah. Pump the brakes. You guys have waited this long. You can wait another year or two.
Exactly right.
All right, next question. All right, it's more okay. So we're gonna skip away from the sports now. We're gonna get more into asking the bros about their life. If there was one extracurricular you could hold on to as long as possible, what would it be if money was tight?
Ooh, man, that's a good
question.
Yeah,
very good question. Do you have anything that comes to mind?
Yeah, honestly, right now probably golf.
Yeah.
Because my whole outlook on that is I can keep doing that even when I'm like super old.
Right.
And there's not a lot of hobbies that you can do like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, John Daly's still out there chugging beers and just hitting dingers.
Right. No, I agree.
So I would love to do that when I'm like, in my 60s and stuff. But we'll see.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, if you invest in good clubs and you do it that long, over the line, it's not that much money.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can hit a driving range almost every day for like $10.
Right. Yeah.
Get a bucket of balls.
And that's really all I need to.
Right. Yeah, I agree. That's a really good one. For me, extracurricular activity. That would honestly, man, that'd probably be mine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another one. You got me. I would probably, dude, for me, like it would probably be something around like another type of workout. Like, I don't know, like extracurricular would probably be just like getting a gym membership somewhere and being able to go do it. Like me, I'm a huge like runner and I like to be like active, and money's not tight. Like if you're talking about $10, you go to like a cheap gym, you can hang out there, work out.
You can hang out there all day if you want.
Exactly.
Chop it up. You don't have to work out.
I was gonna say cooking too. Like, cause cooking's nice, especially if you're not like really struggling like throughout the day and like you're like, oh crap, I have to cook. Yeah. Like it's nice and pleasant, but it just depends on how much you're spending to do it, right?
I mean, it is pretty like cost effective. Like, if you're gonna cook up some like Wagyu beef or something, like
some Swagyu beef,
you'll definitely spend some money, but you can also save a lot of money by cooking a lot.
Right. Here's yeah, exactly. So here's another question. How do we get an episode down here in San Diego? And I'll let you guys take a wild guess on who asked this question. So how do we do this, David?
That is in the works. We'll definitely,
keep an eye out, guys.
Keep an eye out.
We're alluding to something greater than the greater cause here. Something's gonna give.
We've got some ideas. We'll definitely be incorporating San Diego and our local correspondent over there. Yeah. In different ways. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I think it's gonna be a blast, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy it too.
Yeah.
All right. Biggest pet peeve. One of your biggest pet peeves.
Ooh, one of my biggest pet peeves. Honestly, people that don't have like airplane etiquette, because I just flew, so that's kind of on the tip of my on my mind. If you get the window seat, you get to lean against the window. If you get the middle seat, you get the 2 armrests. If you get the aisle seat, you get extra legroom. That's just how it works. You know, if you're in the window seat,
Man, he's triggered.
don't encroach on my middle seat space. All right.
Did you get the middle seat on your way back?
No, I can't sit in the middle seat.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I wish those rules. You know what pisses me off when you clearly don't need to take the middle seat,
Right.
and you take it. That's my pet peeve, David.
And like, you know, people who are rude to like flight attendants and stuff. It's like, chill out, man. We're in a box flying through the air. Like, just leave these poor guys alone. They're working hard getting us from point A to B.
Right.
Yeah, just airplane etiquette, man. I don't know.
Fair. Yeah.
It's important.
Fair enough. One of
Check before you recline your seat super hard.
Yeah, don't just fly back there.
Yeah, what if
pun intended.
What if my tray's open?
What if I'm having a nice beverage?
Jab me right in the solar plexus, like.
What if I'm sleeping on it? You know,
right?
What if stomach sleeper?
What if I'm trying to open my tiny little bottle of alcohol and stealthily put it in my Coke? Yeah.
These are all things that are hypothetical. Of
hypothetical,
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't do it. If it would piss David off.
Yeah. Also, speaking of airplanes, why aren't they serving booze on flights anymore?
I think they owe us, the Federal Aviation, whatever the hell they are. They owe us an explanation as to what the hell's going on.
Look,
here.
You're either going to sell alcohol on the plane, or
I can bring my alcohol.
I can bring my tiny bottles. Something's got to give there.
If you're allowing me to walk into the airport and go through TSA with these little bottles that I've completely understood that they're small enough to put in my carry-on,
yeah,
I should be able to use it. What's stopping me from putting it in the beverage I buy at the cart outside and bringing it onto the plane already?
Yeah.
Like, what's the big deal? People are doing it all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Also, just airplanes in general, they suck. Can we just get like teleportation or something already? Because I'm over flying, man.
Just waste of time. I hate airports. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, or like, I don't know, just freeze me or something, and then unfreeze me when we get there, so it just feels instantaneous. There's got to be a way.
I don't know. I think you're thinking too much about it now.
Yeah, I know.
For me, I guess a pet peeve, even though I do like DJ sets and whatnot, is people that, like, if you're playing music and you're just skipping around so much, like the song, like you're only like a minute into every song. It's different when you're DJing. Like, you get it, like you're blending music in together. But I'm talking about just somebody playing their Spotify and they refuse to stop changing the song. Like they're just like almost hooked on their phone, where they're constantly choosing, or somebody that comes up and grabs your phone and is like, here, let me choose a song, and then boom, 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 and they just stay there and they will refuse to let the music play out.
Dude, let the song finish.
Let the vibe get created.
Yeah.
Like, if the song's good, it's going to be a good song. We're not listening to a DJ set. We're probably chilling and kicking back.
Yeah, even like a DJ set can be ruined by that. Like, I get what you mean. Like,
they
do that, but
right,
you can't do it way too much.
Like, imagine the best part of that song coming up, and then all of a sudden you start hearing the other song play. It's like everybody gets pissed off about that.
Yeah, right.
You don't play effing Problems by A$AP Rocky and cut it off before Kendrick Lamar's part. It's sacrilege.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, as you can see, triggered completely now.
Yeah,
So
I don't like that at all.
Don't do that. If you're on the aux cord, let the song play unless somebody's like, okay, maybe it's really time for the next song.
Yeah, or at least like
long outro.
You know, get it at least to like the halfway point. Something.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, you know, I think that was good.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is the end of our Ask Your Bros. We're going to keep that up. Anything you guys want to ask us, you want to learn about us, you have on our opinions on that we don't normally go over, hit us up. We're going to bring this back a couple more times. And we hope you enjoyed it. We hope you got to know us a little bit more and what ticks and everything else about our lives. So we're going to put those questions on there too for your opinions, and we're going to kind of circle back to it next episode. So,
I'm excited for that.
Right? Me too. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to understand what's going on. Maybe I'll learn something about you guys.
Yeah.
So before we get to the next one, our final segment, which is our beer review, we're going to bring out Tammy, our barber, once again. She's going to get us fresh to death. We are going to Las Vegas next week. We're hitting up Life is Beautiful. We're ready to hit up our first festival of the post-COVID era. So we're excited. We're going to get fresh. Tammy's going to hook you up. Make sure you hit it up at Espresso Yourself on Instagram. Her number will be on the ad. And you just get fresh to death. She makes us always look good. I know I'm wearing the hat.
She will give you a proper cut.
Proper cut. Exactly.
Yeah.
So make sure you hit her up. Maybe if she likes it, she'll even give you a beer, which is why she's our beer sponsor, which is why it's beer review time. So let's get to it. Beer review time, David. Can you get the beer out, please?
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
Oh, there you go. Underneath.
Got it. Yeah. All right.
All right.
We've got Lagunitas Haze. Is it hazy? Yeah, hazy wonder.
Lagunitas Hazy Wonder. All right, so for those of you that don't know, Lagunitas is in Petaluma, California. Yes, the same area as Russian River. Lagunitas was actually one of the first IPAs I think I've ever had.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the only one in the area that had like just a straight up Lagunitas and an IPA. Super malty, if anybody remembers what IPAs used to taste like.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It was so malty, so heavy. You're like, why would anybody drink this? But they started getting over it when they got over like 7%. And you're like, oh, well, that's probably why.
Yeah, it kind of grows on you, you know?
Yeah, you kind of get there. And now we've got all these other variations, which we appreciate because that's what we do our beer reviews on. So again, Lagunitas Hazy Wonder. I'm going to get you guys the percentage. It's 6% ABV. And then what do we have here? We have Citra, Cashmere, and Comet hops.
Comet hops, okay.
Comet hops. I don't think I've ever like truly done a review where I saw Comet as like one of the hops on here. I don't really know what it is, but I'll make sure I understand like what flavor profile this is supposed to go with. Maybe it's another hazy one because I don't see Yeah, maybe the Comet's what makes it hazy here. Because Citra doesn't, even though Citra just gives it the taste. It's not usually. Anyways, we'll figure it out. But as you can see, new beer for you guys. We'll get it all figured out. Let's check out the color here.
I just realized we have to drink so much more beer now because Ruben's not here.
That's true. I didn't even think about it. We're so used to having Ruben to drink a third of whatever we have.
Yeah.
Well, now you know his goal is to get us all those nice San Diego beers.
Some San Diego beers to review. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, it's funny. Lagunitas is actually the first IPA I had too. Like you said, it's probably the first for a lot of people.
Yeah,
but also the first alcoholic beverage that made me sick.
Right. I think we had this story on here. I believe. So okay, David, rate the pour.
That was a fantastic pour. I gotta say that's. Yeah, man, I'll give that like a 9.2.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's a great pour.
Take a month off, and guess what? We're back.
He's been practicing.
Cheers. As you can see, very hazy color, but like a light yellow haze. So, cheers.
Yep.
Okay, really fruity.
Yeah,
like a lot of fruit like flavor.
Yeah, I would say so. Also, very light.
Yeah, surprisingly. I mean, it is 6%. It's probably one of the lighter ones we've had.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done a couple heavy hitters, that's for sure.
That aftertaste I'm not crazy about. You getting it?
It's a little, it's not bitter.
I don't know.
It's kind of, it's like ripe fruit.
Maybe almost overly ripe.
I
don't know. What do you think? What do you think about
this? Got a
this?
little funk to it on the nose, too.
Yeah.
But it is really easy drinking.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm really like surprised on how like light all the way through.
All the way through.
Color, taste complex, everything. It's very light all the way through. It's not like even settling too much as we drink it.
Yeah, it's very fruity, like you said. Not so much like citrus. I get more kind of like a guava almost.
Something bitter. It's almost like true grapefruit.
Yeah,
taste.
Yeah.
You know how we always talk about grapefruit in IPAs?
Right.
Like it's almost like you're actually eating a grapefruit because you're getting that really bitter aftertaste after the sweet.
Yeah, I mean, overall, there's not a lot going on there either. It's pretty one-dimensional.
Watery a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I think like if you're just getting into hazies, that's probably a good beer to start with because it's not going to overwhelm anyone.
Right.
But you know, for experienced beer connoisseurs like us, I personally I don't find a lot going on in there.
Yeah,
it's not bad per se, but it's not something.
It surprised me, like with the decency behind it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not something that's gonna like hold my attention though.
Right.
Probably like a one and done.
Yeah, definitely not gonna crush a whole pack of these.
Again, yeah, it's very drinkable.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't say like if someone offered me one at a party, I would say, yeah, bring it right here. Dad.
Yeah, excellent, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, well, give it a score, buddy.
I'll give it like 5.8.
Yeah, that's a fair score.
Yeah, like almost into that 6 territory. It's just it's missing a few things here and there.
Right. I think that's fair. Not to just like piggyback and completely agree, but I was thinking it's a sub 6. Hazy's already not my favorite, but again, there's no complexity here. It's an easy drink and it's a very good one to get you going, especially if you're not used to IPAs, let alone hazies. 5.8, I think is fair. 5.8's my score as well. I think that's a fair score for this one. Lagunitas coming up. They have plenty of different options. They're definitely our first like IPA things. It's very easy. I suggest somebody trying it that hasn't tried IPAs. This is probably a good one to try.
Yeah.
All right, now obviously you're probably like, oh, you're not really advocating for it. I'm like, well, I am in this sense. If this is your first one, this is a good way to get introduced.
If you're transitioning from like lighter beers, trying to get more into like the hazies and IPAs, that's a good beer. It's a good gateway beer.
Right, gateway beer. Well, that's our review for you guys. So as always, crush it because no beer's left behind.
No beers left behind. Oh, Ruben, where are you?
Ruben! All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us again for this episode. As you can see, there's probably some people out there with some new merch. We have it out now. You can always let us know if you want orders. I believe the price range was around $25 for the tank tops. I know it's a little pricey, but I'm doing to order here, so stick with me. We're gonna see more of the tank tops and stuff out there.
Yeah.
Still got stickers if you guys ever want them. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for waiting for us to get everything set up. We figured football season would be the best time to get reactivated. Get
ready, strap in. You had a little break from us, just enough to make you miss us. But now we're going to be back other week. Hot takes left and right. Follow along. Grade our predictions. Let's see how good we do.
Yeah, and if I'm wrong, suck it or whatever. I don't give a shit. Anyways,
definitely do not make any bets based on our
We're
decisions.
Not professional bettors, even though we bet a lot.
Yeah. Let's just keep it at that. Yeah.
But as always, again, thank you guys. Please keep an eye out for our polls. Keep an eye out for the new stuff that's coming out. Also keep out for the old segments. We are going to bring studs and duds, rent free, all the other good stuff. WTF with the food.
Yep.
We're going to bring a lot of stuff back. We're so excited. We're rejuvenated. We're ready to go. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, everything once we get the video out there. And as always, we're here for you. So what do we usually say here, David?
I don't know. Let's go Niners. Have a great weekend. We will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Right. So as always, stay true, stay you. Hot takes, cold
brews. That's right.
Yeah, there you go. Peace out, baby.